Hey guys, we're doing a little bit of quick work on the Samurai. I noticed that on mosquito over Christmas break. This window, the driver's side, when it's rolled down, it rattles back and forth pretty bad. So I've got new inner and outer trim pieces. So we're going to pop them off. This just slides up and the inner pops out. So we'll take them off and put new ones in, and hopefully it'll work. Then we've got a new glove box to put on, and then I got to look at the shock mount and see what I need to fix those. Okay, we're just popping these little clips up, maybe. If I can get a hold of it. Let's work our way down. Okay, there's a side-by-side comparison for new versus old. This should help me a lot and get rid of that rattly window. Okay, and then this inner one, instead of coming up, it comes straight out with a little bit different style clips, but still almost as easy. Or probably easier, actually. And that's it, side-by-side comparison. I think it's due. The only thing I noticed is these are a little beveled on the ends, which I'm assuming goes upwards for the window, because that's how I put it on the other side. And they just pop right back in them holes. And then the upper window is basically the same. It's got the same taper on it. We'll just start one end. Even in the hole. Okay.
Ooh, like a glove.
How did that much water get in the window just from being outside for 30 seconds? You know what? I think part of the problem is this window goes down a little farther than it's supposed to. So it gets down below them things. Okay, those are done. Now we gotta fix our glove box that broke. Okay, so here's the problem with our glove box. It is a one-piece door design. I guess I can show you the new one. Where the hinge is just the plastic itself. So the old one, after being opened and closed 1,000 times, has been removed from itself. So we got a new one, screw it on, it's just 3 screws, and then we just gotta move the latch hardware to the new one, and it'll go right back in.
Okay.
Okay, we got the old one out. The hinge was completely broken off. It was half broken when we bought it, so it's kind of a known issue. I'm hoping it's just these 2 screws, and we can just switch the latch over to the new one and then bolt the new one in, and it'll be a piece of cake. Okay, new one in here. Uh-oh. The screw holes aren't all the way punched through, so hopefully they'll catch. They pop through, I think. We got these parts from trailgear.com. They're a great place for old Samurai gear. Either aftermarket or probably not OEM, but like OEM comparable parts. I can't get this one started. There it goes. This wasn't lined up. Okay, new latch is in. Let's get it installed and hope it works.
All right.
Okay, so So our reinstall is pretty simple. Just one of the screw holes. This is the right way, right? Yep. I mean, there's a reason these vehicles are so light and I guess cheap, because they just are simple. Nothing fancy. Very utilitarian. Just they do what they do. You just gotta get your tabs fed in there to hold it from opening all the way. Okay.
Ah.
Did someone lock this?
Maybe.
I feel like they might have. Maybe not, I don't know. Or maybe it just doesn't move that far. I guess. Okay, glove box and window seal's done.
Woo!
Oh yeah, they're a lot more. They used to rattle like crazy when they were partially up.
Yeah.
The guy we bought it from, he had new weather stripping. Did we do both windows or just the driver's side? I think it was both. So they're all done, sealed. Now let's look at the shock mount and see what I gotta do for that. Okay, so as you probably saw from our last Mesquite ride video, this shock mount is broken off the frame. Which it was just kind of a homemade scab job anyway that I've already repaired once by putting this bolt in, because they just had a stud welded to that frame. But I think since it's only mounted on the one side, it just sits there and torques it and just broke the weld, and it's pretty thin steel. So my solution, which is going to take a little bit of fab work to get done, I bought these brackets from Low Range Off-Road, which I'm going to have to modify them because they're pretty big. They're designed to just go right on your frame, kind of like that, and then weld around. So I'm just going to trim them down to where they work, and then I'll have it mounted on both sides. So I'll probably just have to kind of cut up here and down wherever this hits the top of the frame. But I've got to clean all that stuff off. Get down to the bare metal, or the bare frame. As you can see, they got a little bracket here, a piece here, this piece on there, and then a little bit on top, which I guess that's just factory, that's the exhaust mount. But I just got to get this off, get the shock off and out of there, out of my way. Because I only need about 3 inches there, and this one gives me about 7, the new bracket. We'll do the same on the other side, but it's still, I mean, it's still holding. That bolt keeps coming loose. I've tightened it a few times. So, you can see where it broke last time. It dinged up all up in there. And then I think I want to maybe get some newer adjustable shocks, maybe some Rancho 9000s or whatever they are, because I think these are just too stiff for how light the Samurai is. Because we go down a dirt road for a while, these get warm to the touch. So I think they're just, instead of absorbing anything, they're just transferring all the shock right to the frame and the body. Hopefully I don't have to take the body mounts off to weld those new brackets on. This side looks to be the same, just have to grind all that and clean it all up. But that'll be another video for another day, when I have a full day where I can be in here fabbing. So that's kind of the plan for the Samurai for right now.